These poets are amazing. A campfire smoke blending into a night sky, amazing. Front row, amazing. Mosh pit, amazing. Dancing with someone you actually love, amazing.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube. I am Joe Atticus Inch, and welcome to this week's edition of Poet Love. I got a new little setup here, and I'm fine with that. If I'm going to be spreading this love, I should be comfortable while I'm doing it. Am I right? This gives me a little bit more movement today, and I feel like I'm going to need that to talk about today's poet. Just going to get right into it. Nathan Say. Originally from the tropical paradise of Honolulu, Nathan has made his start in slam via the West Coast, whether it be the Bay Area or Las Vegas, where he resides now. He is the co-slam master of Battleborn Slam and the creator of this wonderful album, The Other Side of Rain, which was recorded thanks to Kickstarter. Now, Kickstarter can actually, produce some quality work from some good people instead of from rich people who should already have the money to do it. I met Nathan sometime either earlier this year or late last year. My memory, it's not always that good. He was doing a feature here in Columbus, Ohio for one of our local poetry nights, Pen and Palette Poetry, which is held at Travana Coffee Shop every Thursday at 8. And he was someone new. I really never heard of Nathan Say, and no one ever talked about him. Then Hanif Abdurraqi, who was the host of Pen and Palette and a good friend of mine, was really building him up, and I trust Hanif's taste. So I decided I would come out, and really, Nathan is something I really didn't expect. I don't really want to put in this light, but it's weird to kind of think about. When when someone wants to parody like one of those, you know, someone hard on his luck trying to rise back up from the ashes. Well, here you have Nathan, who is a disabled homosexual poet. And despite all that, he has such a fabulous outlook on life. He was just a joy to be around. Where to where you it's true, you don't see. I'm really, when I put Nathan in the box, it was definitely one of the hardest that I knew this was going to be one of the hardest episodes, because I'm afraid I'm going to say something extremely stupid, and I don't mean to offend, and I really want people to check out Nathan's work because it is really good. Um, the way he talks about his disabilities, such as poems, is like, for my, don't want to paraphrase, an open letter to my future caregivers. God take me willing. I mean, these are heartbreaking, you know, how to kill a crippled person in 6 easy steps. And these are heartbreaking. These show you a life that most of us don't understand. And that's a great thing about the art, about any art, especially with like poetry or story writing, is you have someone in this situation, and it shows you what it's like to be in the situation where many of us just won't expect it. But other than that, like I said, Nathan is just a great ball of light, and I would have his website in the credits to tell you to go check it out. Apparently, the domain name nathensay.com is for sale for $1,000. So I'm gonna do a little bit more research and try to find some sort of some sort of proper website to where you can get information on Nathan, where you can support Nathan. Because despite all the stupidity that I've said tonight, Nathan is a really talented poet. I was extremely thrilled and moved by seeing him feature when he was here in Columbus. I would love to see him again. I would love to see him get more national attention because it is just great work. Thanks to everyone from Kickstarter to help produce this album, because this album is fantastic. And before I make a bigger idiot myself, another good thing about this new location, new setup I have, easier access to the Magic Shoebox. We're going to dig today into the Magic Shoebox, pick out next week's poet, and it is, yes. Until next week, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Joe Atticus Inge, reminding you to keep your pens moving, live long and prosper. I'll see you next week.